guys, it's John here with part 2, and I'm just switched over to the 4-hour time frame for a slightly different look at the charts. Same principle, and we're going to try some live trading on this. So let me just come to the terminal. What I've done is I put £1,000 into the pot. See, profit is on 0 at the moment, and so we'll see how that pans out. Okay, right, so on the 4-hour chart here, I'm looking for a nice trend. So I picked out a few charts that have the trend where the price is coming up, bouncing off the moving average and up again. So I like to see this come down and try and get a bounce here. So that's on the Australia dollar USD. CAD Swiss franc, very similar. So we've got a downtrend. So remember, it's always nice to go with the trend. We can see with the volume we've got the pullback, and then we've got this start of this negative volume. So if we can coincide that with a yellow dot, then that'd be nice. So we've got we've got our negative volume there. Now that might repaint, as we know, so it might change depending on what happens with the price and before the time's up, before the next bar. So, but we'll keep an eye on that one, see what happens. Euro CAD, similar situation. We've had a slight pullback. The volume, you can see it's just not, the interest just isn't there to pull it down further. If you just let me just click that along, you see how you get nice bars of volume rising up one after the other, and that normally gives you that nice price action as well. But when it's just not really doing very much, and then you get one, and then it starts, you get one, and then the next one is a little bit shorter, it's just not there to pull it down. And let me just pull that back a bit. You can see the red one there. Let me just make that, there you go. Again, see that's what we're looking for. And again with the white one here, just wasn't the interest. It's basically level. There really wasn't any difference. So just keep a close eye on this volume, and that will tell you what price is doing. Okay, right, so that's looking of interest. That's looking like it could well bounce off that line, of that moving average. So we're looking for a green dot there and a white bar here. See if we can get those. Euro USD, again, it got this uptrend, it could come down here. We've got negative volume, it hasn't really done anything. You can see that's the longest bar, and now it's starting to rise up again. So we're looking for hopefully lots of big white coming up here, white volume. So just looking for that bounce. GBP CAD, or pound CAD, be easy to say. Again, you can see the volume. You can see it's just been a pullback, and we're looking for that bounce to come off. So like a green dot and a white bar there. New Zealand dollar USD has again, it's looking to bounce off. The volume came down. It didn't even get to red, but it's starting to make it rise up again. So again, just waiting for that green dot. USD Swiss franc. Again, you see the volume is not really going anywhere at this moment. There's definitely a downtrend. It's struggling to get up there even to the moving average. So we'll see, again, we're looking for that red bar, yellow dot. And USD Japanese yen. Again, we've had plenty of negative volume, price coming down. It's a good downtrend. Volume's gone up. That's a pullback, and then we're looking to see what will happen here. Will it bounce off? Will that volume start coming back down? And that's where we can start getting in when we get that confirmation. So just looking at all those, there's one or two possibilities for the next period of 4 hours. This moment, without trying to anticipate exactly what is going to happen, this might be our best option. But I say there's one or two. So that's what we're looking at. And what we're going to do now is pause the video. Otherwise this is going to take forever. And you and me both got better things to do with our time. So we're going to come back when the next period of 4 hours starts and see what trades are available. Okay, I'll see you soon. Hi guys, I'm back. Right, so we've got this downtrend. We've got our signal here, and we've got our yellow dot. So it's looking good for a sell. So we're going to put one in there. I'm going to make that 0.1 and sell. Okay. So that's the CAD Swiss franc on the 4 hour time frame. Let's take a look at the others. Okay, well, we haven't really got, just get rid of that. We haven't really got much of a bounce back here. So moving on to the next one, EuroCAD. EuroCAD, we sort of got the bounce, but I haven't got a green signal. So I'm going to leave that one. Euro USD, similar situation. We've got some pullback from low volume. Volume's rising up again. Didn't really get a pullback to this bar. I haven't got a green signal confirmation, so I'll leave that. This one, we've got the volume rising. We've got a green bar, so it could look like it is going to bounce off this this moving average. I say because the volume's rising again, I'm going to go with a new trade on that. So I'll put a buy on there. New Zealand dollar USD. We've got the bounce off the bar, but I haven't got a green confirmation, so just going to leave that one for the moment. USD Swiss franc, sort of reverse. We haven't got a bounce off there. The whites aren't very high. It's looking a bit flat market, so not sure which way that's going to go yet. It could continue down, but I would have liked to have started up here. and again we need that yellow dot for confirmation. And yen, again looking a little bit flat on the price action. The volume isn't that amazing. It's not the opposite to this which I'm looking at, so that looks like again that could sort of like maybe come down. If that does sort of like in the next 4 hours, next session, come up to the line, gives you a yellow dot, then we can start looking at that as a trade. Okay, so we've got 2 trades there, and we'll see how they both get on. So that was the pound CAD as a buy, and the CAD Swiss franc as a sell. So it looks like on both those it's basically saying the CAD is weak. So you've got one downtrend, one uptrend, and we shall see what happens. Okay, so I'm going to pause the video again and come back to you soon. Hi guys, just looking at the second session just starting, as you can see up here, and the trades that we're on. Let's just get rid of that. Okay, so we got our buy signal here and a buy signal here. We're looking for that bounce off the moving average. So that's all positive at the moment. We've got the volume. Seems to be some sort of small pullback. The market's just flattening out. Maybe not a lot of interest at the moment at the time of day. With this, this is a pound CAD, so the British market is obviously closed, and so it's just flattened out a little bit, as you can see right along here. But the trend is still quite positive up, so that's looking good. Okay, looking at the other trade that we started, which is this one. We have the downtrend. We found our signal, and the yellow dot bouncing off the moving average. So we set our trade, and again that's looking negative, as it should do. So remember, the trend is your friend. It's probably one of the first things that you did learn in trading. There's no good fighting it. Okay, so that's where we want to be. Okay, we'll just move that along there. That's it. So it's sort of like just repainted a little bit, but even though it's repainted, we were waiting for this this one here. So as I said, don't worry too much about the repainting. Just wait for the actual confirmation of each bar, the bottom and the top. Okay, that's that was a CAD Swiss. Look at what the Australia dollar USD is doing. Again, quite flat. You can see volume is pulled back, sort of like rising up again, but it didn't pull back enough for us to set a trade, so we should leave that one. Euro CAD did pull back. We've got an uptrend, and we've got the confirmation. So let's just see if we can. So there, we got that confirmation there, and then we got our green dot confirmation. So again, this is EuroCAD. This is another CAD pair. So the CAD certainly does seem weak. So this would be another again opportunity to make a trade. So let's just set that one. If well, I was going to say if we have enough margin, so we have to be careful of that. But we're just going to. That's gone okay. Right. So we put that one in as a buy. Right. Euro USD. Very flat on the volume and sentiment, so we're not really getting too much there. Again, nice uptrend, but I would like to see that pull back, green dot, and then off we go. The GB CAD we know about. New Zealand dollar USD. Okay, so again we've got this pullback. We've got our signal down here, but we haven't got that green dot. We haven't got a confirmation of a green dot. So hopefully maybe on the next one at the end of this session we might get that, and then we can make use of this uptrend. USD Swiss franc, again it's flattened out. We didn't quite get up to here. We would like the price to come up, yellow dot, and then follow this trend down. So we'll leave that one. And dollar yen, again got a nice downtrend, just flattened out a bit. See, this volume's not really doing very much. This one will probably pull back down a little bit. So I'm not really getting any big clues here. I'm a bit worried about this volume. Just like to see a little bit more. There's better trades, as you've just seen. There are better trades. So if there's better trades, just walk away from it. As simple as that. Let's have a quick look at the terminal. See where we're at. Okay, so that's where we're currently at. So on the grand scale of things, that sort of like equals 2.8% increase. We just got a little bit down with this Euro CAD, the cost of the spread, but again that's just to be expected. So going in the right direction, and what I'll do again, I'll pause the video and we'll look at it at the end of this session of 4 hours. Okay, see you soon. Hi guys, welcome back. We're just going to just come to the end of the second phase of the 4 hours. So 8 hours in total. Let's just lose that. Okay. Right, so just looking at the trades that we got here. We've got the GBP CAD, British pound CAD. Came in with our trade on the uptrend, waiting for the signal, saw the volume rising, and put our trade on. Right. Okay, so far so good. CAD Swiss franc. Again, we've got a nice downtrend. We're looking for the bounce. Saw the volume starting to come back now. So all the signs are there. Yellow dot, and off we go. Okay, and also the Euro CAD. Volume coming down, but then we saw it coming back up. Confirmation of that. Nice uptrend. Green dot, and we set the trade to go. Okay. Right, you can see the terminal on there, so we're into making a nice little bit of profit as we go along. Okay. Right, so let's just onto full screen. Right, let's just take a look at the other charts. Australian dollar USD. Okay. Yeah, nothing there at the moment for us to trade. Australia dollar, Singapore dollar. Okay, well that certainly came back. There was a nice uptrend. It came back. Confirmation. It's just gone up a little bit too much for my liking, and this volume is a little bit flat there. So I'm not that excited by it. Okay, so I'll leave that one. So CAD Swiss franc is one of our trades. Euro CAD is one of our trades. Euro USD although we got a nice uptrend, didn't come back, didn't really give us a clear signal. It's bounced up, but this volume is coming back down now, so I'm going to leave that one. Pound CAD, so one of our trades. Pound USD, yeah, similar type picture, didn't really come back to the moving average. Volume is a bit flat, down if anything, so can't really look at that. New Zealand dollar USD. This is although it's a trend line coming up, it's starting to flatten out a little bit there. You can see with the price action, so a little bit flat. It doesn't seem to be, the volume's going up. So you got confirmed rise of the volume there, but we haven't got any reaction here. So one to keep an eye on, maybe on the next session. USD Swiss franc, nice confirmed downtrend. It's coming back. It's not actually getting to the moving average. Not really getting any clear signal as to what's going to happen next. So nothing we can do with that one. And dollar yen. Yep, nice downtrend. It's gone a little bit flat here, and there's nothing really. We got a bullish bar here, but I'm looking to go bearish. So it's a bit contradictory, and that's because it's flat. So we'll leave that one. Okay, right, so that's it. I shall pause the video again and catch you at the end of this this session. Hi guys, next session's started, so I'll just have a quick look around through the charts. Starting with the Australian dollar USD. You can see a pullback here. So still waiting for further confirmation. Australia dollar, Singapore dollar is a nice uptrend. Volume's a little bit flat, so that one. CAD Swiss franc we're in. It's pulled back a little bit. We've still got the yellow dots. We've still got the downtrend, the yellow dots, volume. So we have to expect the pullback, which is exactly what we got. So we'll keep faith for that. EuroCAD, the same, with the pullback, green dots, uptrend. Still got the volume, white volume. So Euro USD, it's just noticed the moving average is starting to flatten out a little bit here. So just waiting, and you can tell that with the volume, the sentiment of the market. So again, just waiting for some more movement on there. Pound CAD, another one of our trades. It's just starting to flatten a little bit there. Just a bit hesitant in going past this level, it seems, but it's still an uptrend. We've still got the green dots, we've still got the white volume. Again, just a little bit of a pullback till the next stage. Hopefully he will rise. Pound USD. Again, looking good for this pullback to the line. The volume is coming down. So again, another 1 or 2 sessions and we should see that indicator ready to bounce up. New Zealand dollar USD. Right, so this is a little bit more. It's broken the moving average. This could be starting to tip over. Should be interesting. But the volume is contradictory on that, so just we haven't got that confirmation, so I'll take that. Take that out of the picture. Yeah, volume's rising, price is dropping, so we can't really see which way this is going at the moment. USD Swiss franc. Now we're starting to get a bit more volume rising. Looks like it could be starting to come back up to this line and then maybe bounce down because we've got this downtrend. So again, another session. By the end of this session, maybe we'll get that confirmation. And dollar yen. Got the volume rising. We've hit the moving average, exactly what we wanted, and now we just want that yellow dot as confirmation, and just to see that volume just starting to drop just a little bit. So again, maybe at end of the session, same as the last pair. Okay, right, so that's where we're at to, and I'll pause the video and catch you on the end of this session. Hi guys, it's John here, and we're back on the charts. We just had a little flurry with the Canadian dollar interest rate decision, but I don't tend to sort of trade the news in that way. I'm trading the technical aspects, and that's what this is all about. Let's just get rid of that. So this was the we'll just go through the charts, just try and get you back up to date with where we got to. So this is the EuroCAD, and it's just an opportunity I saw with the volume rising up and then sort of breaking through the moving average. So I thought I'd just take that one, and I got a few pips out of it, not a lot, but just a few pips, and I haven't left it any longer because the volume is starting to come back down now, and also I say it's Canadian dollar, and I just wanted to get away from that particular currency, so I closed all those trades that we were had with the Canadian dollar. That just happens sometimes. You get to a point where you just take the profit or the loss, whichever it is. Okay, so let's just go back to the beginning. So I've got Australia dollar USD. We didn't have a trade on this. It's just still very positive. But I'm just sort of still looking for something. This could have been a signal. I would just like to come back maybe a little bit more. Maybe it's something like that. That's what we're really looking for. Where it sort of like just tries to break the moving average but fails, and then confirmed moving up, confirmed bar moving up, and the volume's moving up as well. Whereas we didn't really get that here, so we had, again, if there's better trades, then just move on. Australia dollar, Singapore dollar. I just saw this opportunity for buy. I should have put the notes of that. Again, I just saw it sort of coming back to here, to the moving average, and I like the look of the volume as well, sort of rising up, although it's coming back down now, which is a shame, but it's still white and still green, so moving average, and still the trend is still up, so I might just take that pullback, and which you have to do sometimes, very similar to here. If we're back in the trade here, you take the pullback right to here, but at the end of the day you're back in profit up to here, so just take the pullback sometimes. Okay, CAD Swiss franc is one of the trades we were in, and I just as I say, I just wanted to get out of it. Took down, we had the volume coming down, we had the pullback, and you saw how it just popped over the moving average, and I just sort of took profit down here. I thought that was the best thing to do. I see this volume coming back up, although it's sort of come down again now. I just didn't want to be too greedy. EuroCAD, we just was another one where we saw the volume rising up. We took the opportunity. It broke through the moving average. So as I say, I took the little bit of profit that there was. Euro USD. Okay, so this is what I'm saying. You can see how we're coming back. We've got a trend line. Sorry, the moving average is telling us the trend is up. We've got the price coming back down to it. Be nice again if we get that little pop through and then reverse, or we get the full break through the moving average. So those really are the two things you're looking for. So we're nearly there. We've got the volume starting to rise up, so we know we're going to get some positive volume, or we may get some positive volume. You can never tell in the market what's going to happen. If I can get a green light as confirmation, then that could be the next trade. That's the Euro USD. GBP CAD, Pound CAD was another trade we were in. Again, we saw the volume rising up. It came back towards the trend line. We got the green light. I took the profit up here. Okay. Saw the volume coming down, so I thought, well, the price is going up, volume's coming down. Just best take profit, get out of the trade. So pound, dollar, not a lot happening. Still waiting for it to come back to this line. As I say, you know what we're looking for. And New Zealand dollar USD, another little opportunity I saw. It's come through some big long bars there, so it tried to break through. It hasn't happened. We then got a doji. I thought green light, volume rising up, that's a good opportunity. So it's just come back negative a little bit now, but and it's just starting to flatten out a touch. But the volume is still rising, so we'll see how that plays out. USD Swiss franc, we've still got this trend line coming down. We're not really getting anything giving us a good signal for a sell, but that'll be the next thing we're looking for. And dollar yen was again another opportunity I saw, and I think you can see that for yourselves on there. Again, we've got the volume rising up, well, we've got the volume rising up, and then the volume starting to come back down. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. Volume starting to come back down. So the volume was quite the same there. It wasn't really going anywhere fast. Okay, but more importantly, what I saw was is on this part of the chart is this strong trend coming down. The yen is certainly much better than the dollar recently, and see how it just the price has just popped out over the moving average. So there's your signal. Okay. Even though there's green lights, I didn't get an amber. I'm hopeful of an amber. So I just thought, we'll see. I'm not in this trade at the moment, but it's one. So I'm anticipating it. I'm just keeping an eye on it, just in case it suddenly drops. We're in the market. Okay, so let's see how all that has affected our terminal. At the moment we're 350 in profit on there, but overall, so our equity is 116.58 in profit, 1,116. So 11.6% profit since we started this video using this method. Okay, right, well, so again, I'm going to pause the video and I will come back to you with the next update. Okay.